The idea of eating insects baffles some cultures, but in Uganda, ensenene is a real delicacy. The month of November, which is Musenene, in Uganda is much awaited for. It marks the beginning of the end of year festivities with the harvesting of ensenene. These green, brown and at times multicolored arthropods constitute a special delicacy for many Ugandans. History has it that whenever ensenene could appear in light numbers, somebody who used to see them first had to signal the neighborhoods to join the hunt. People could rush to the bushes in light numbers. Nobody wanted to miss except those who were not feeling well. The traditional way of capturing ensenene was really cumbersome. The hunters had to dig through thick grass with their fingers to pick them one by one. This was hazardous. The hunters were treading in territories of poisonous snakes. But for them, this was worthwhile. For children, hunting ensenene used to be great fun. A good hunt would start in the early morning when the grass was wet. The insects couldn't fly well. But as the heat from the rising sun increased, the arthropods could become elusive as they began to fly with ease. As everywhere in Africa, there are taboos that accompany various social activities and events. So the Ensenene Festival is definitely no exception.
Ensenene yote kolaki eyisibwa kwegamanga ensenene zolaba alinganga sezala w'omukazi oba mugenyi omukulu ennyo kubanga twali badde tugamba nti no mugenyi mukulu zino zolaba tumutwale nti mugenyi mukulu kubanga erabika mwaka nga guggwako ate nerabika mwaka nga guggwako kwegamba ekintu ekitalabika ng'akati k'akabaale.
Jen, who prefers anonymity, knows a lot about taboos involved with ensenene.
Omusajja Semaka yalina okujja akoleki yalina okusooka akwata ensenene agikwase mukyala we n'omukyala nalyoka atandika okukwata ensenene.
Kati bwe bakwatanga ensenene zino bazireeta kati nga bazituukiza mabega waki mabega eri mu kyoto eri mu ffumbiro kati nga bazireeta bwe bazireetanga nga boolaba amasiga gano bwe gabeera nga baziteeka eri era tezayitanga mu lujja kusala mu lujja.
Obuwangwa bw'ensenene suubira nti kati bwaggwamu lwaki kubanga edda bwe twali abaana abato nga tukyali mu kyalo nga bagamba nti ensenene bwe zikwatibwa abakyala tebazirya olwaliro abakyala balya ensenene.
No married woman unaccompanied by the husband could join the hunt. But today, this can be challenged. Men used to fear that their women would sleep with other men. All these taboos are no more today, and even gathering methods have drastically changed. The enterprising Ugandan has seen big business in ensenene gathering and has adopted new methods that easily collect ensenene in big numbers and volumes.
Kwata ya leero bagyongera mu science. Luli edda abantu bazikwatanga bukwasi ne zigwa mu bisubi abantu ne bagenda oba mu bitooke ne bagenda nga bazikwata olwayo bazikwatira ku mataala nga boolaba bazitega ne bateekawo amapipa ne bateekawo amabaati ne bateekayo ettaala waggulu.
Preparation for trapping ensenene is done well ahead of the season. To attract the crickets, very bright lights are hung above. A very bright iron sheet have folded and dipped into a small empty water tank. The insects will gather around lights and eventually will be attracted on the light-reflecting iron sheet. This will slide them deep into the tank. Unlike the traditional gatherers, today the gathering starts when it gets dark. During the season, the traps are permanently kept in place. It's only by luck that the insects come to the trap. It is believed they travel following the direction of wind.
Henga mukutega ensenene tuzitega okusinzira season wetandikira era tumanye ennaku z'omwezi weggwera.
Today for Mobiru, it is a bad day. A few insects have come to be trapped, but there are occasions when ensenene are collected in sacks. Though the traps look cool, there are dangers and risks linked to the trapping method. Electric cables are directly hooked onto the main power grid by trappers themselves in a manner that could lead to great risks of electrocution. In doing so, the gatherers avoid paying big electricity bills. Still today, children escape from their homes to pick the insects that escape the traps. Even in the wee hours of the night, that could pose a lot of danger. A case in example, Nambali Rastera, who bravely hits the streets to collect the crickets, hoping to sell them and buy a Christmas dress. Even though the Nsenene festival has been in Uganda for generations, where they come from every season still remains a mystery with a lot of myths surrounding it.
Ensenene ebirika ku bana nnyanja era zinene queen waazo kutugamba nti kabaka waazo bwe zikula
abamu balimba nti ziva ku nnyanja lwaki ku nnyanja tezigwako nnyingi olwekyo tebali amanyi gye ziva.
It is 8 in the morning at Clock Tower, central Kampala. Lorries have just ferried in sacks and sacks of ensenene. Business is in progress and security is tight. Money and lots of it is exchanging hands. This is the collection center of these delicious insects that have been captured from various parts of Uganda. Today's supply has mainly come from Hoima and Masindi, over 200 kilometers away. This business is seasonal, only done mainly in November, although there is a mini season in April and May.
Nina emirimu egyange emirala wano lwakuba nti napangisa ekifo kino bajja ne baleetawo ensenene naye sizoni bweggwako zirayo mu kibuga n'enkola n'abaana bennyini abakwata ensenene togamba nti mulimu gwabwe ensenene sizoni bwetuuka abamu balina n'amaduuka bavaayo ne bajja ku sizoni yaki y'ensenene.
Nze bwe nva mu nsenene nkola mulimu gwa boda boda.
People who participate in this business are generally hawkers and roadside vendors who keep on switching to seasonal goods with no permanent specialty. Ensenene business is done by petty entrepreneurs who at the end of the season may get huge profits.
Omuntu n'obukadde ataano asobola obukola ayinza okuba olunaku lumu ensenene n'afuna obukadde ataano. Kati nga waliwo ebiseera bino waliwo yakuba fuso za ensenene zalinga nnya naye ng'ate ensenene zaali zikyali mu bbeeyi nga zikyali mu mitwalo 15. Kati oyo yafuna sente mmeka? Fuso emu eyinza okubeerako ebitundu by'ensenene olumu 150, olumu 200, olumu 10, kisinziira bunene bwa fuso.
Ensenene capturing is hard work, and traders go through some hurdles.
Season yena amasanyaze gatubonyabonyezza nnyo ate nga gabadde gaaka. Bannannyini go baagongeza titwategeera oba kyava ku gavumenti oba kiki. Oyina ettaala 3 baganza sula emitwalo 5. Kyokka ng'olaba tokyalina mulimu mulala gwonna babagamba nja bawa n'ogenda mu looni ne bakuwola emitwalo oba 2 oba 3 osasuleko bawa akakako ennaku 3 ate ne bajja ebintu ne babitwala.
This is Nakasero Market, Kampala City's central market. The Ensenene traders are already here. However, not all days of this season do magic sales as one would expect. And like in any business, some days are not all that profitable.
Asawe no bagula we bato laisi 10 ya 5 we bato kubate bitambula bulungi sente tewali.
Ensenene is very delicious, but preparing it up to the table is quite a tedious exercise. It all begins by plucking off the wings, the legs and tail. This is done on each insect, one by one. This trader has today hired many idlers to do the job. Some people would like to buy raw insects to prepare them at home, but there are traders who like to buy fried insects for hawking as snacks. An old saying goes, Africans believe by seeing, but in the case of Ensenene, they sure do believe by testing. For hawkers, you have to part with something to entice your would-be buyer. Ensenene is not serious food, but something a grignoter, as a French friend would say, a simple snack. Luwama is a hawker. Off-season, he hawks old shoes. When it comes to November, he turns to Ensenene. From all types of working places to bars in the evening, he's everywhere welcome, even where hawkers are prohibited.
Ensenene kyekimanyi ziwooma. Bwe nzirya mpulira bulungi.
Tujja kulimba nti nimanyi nnyo ekiriisa mu nsenene naye buwoomi bw'ensenene nze buzindiisa.
Ensenene is eaten on the streets, at home and everywhere. November has gone away, but there'll be a mini season between April and May. Then will come another November.